Somebody asked me the other day in one of the comments to my other videos where I thought the silver price was going. And even in spite of the recent pullbacks in precious metals, I think the price of silver over the long term, it has to go up. I mean, if you look at the industrial side, the demand from the industrial side, you have uses in solar panels, you have uses in computers, laptops, cell phones, games. They use silver in automobiles. There's really the industrial uses for silver are out of this world. I used to work for a company that we made brazing alloys, and we shipped silver brazing alloys all over the world. So I mean, there's so many applications used for silver that won't ever get recycled. Now they're only just starting to have electronic recycling because it's used in the circuit boards and just about everything electronic. Obviously, lead solder is no more. They don't use it anymore, so they use a silver tin solder. So when you solder pipes or circuit boards, whatever, there's silver in that, and most of that is not going to get recycled. Some of it is coming back online through recycling, but most of it just gets chucked. On top of that, most of us, if you're on YouTube at any given length of time, you've seen the videos where China has encouraged its citizens to start buying and saving their money in precious metals, silver and gold. But China has a long history of being on the silver standard. And I mean, way back to the 1300s, they were using silver as money. It was their standard of currency. So culturally, China is used to using silver as money. And now that their government now is encouraging them to purchase silver for savings, you can be sure that most of the Chinese, they're not making a lot of money, so they probably can't afford gold anyway. So their money's going to go into silver, not only because it's culturally their own standard, and right now they're not making a lot of money, so they can afford to buy the silver, even at today's prices, I'm sure. So if you take all that into account, and you take into account what our government is doing here in America with the Fed, and the demand for these electronic gadgets, iPhones, iPads, you name it, any of the new technology coming out, it's not going away. It's only going to increase. And especially when China and India and that bulk of the population start to increase their income, and now they want to use these gadgets to simplify their lives. They want to buy the new modern technology. So the price for silver, when you take all that into account, it can only go up. Now there's going to be pullbacks and there's going to be spikes up from now until the next 3-4 years. But if you're smart, you're buying silver now and you're holding it over the long term, maybe for the next 2, 3, 5 years down the line. That's what I'm doing. I'm not so much concerned with the short-term market fluctuations because I'm not buying as a trader. I'm buying it and I'm holding it long term. And I'm trying to teach my kids the same thing. They're young now, but I'm telling them that when they get enough money to buy an ounce of silver, they should buy it and put it away. Because by the time they're older, that silver is going to be worth considerably more. So my opinion is that I believe the silver prices will go up, regardless if they bounce around between now and the next year or so. But if you look at the long-term fundamentals, from that point of view, silver can only go up. And that's my opinion, and you can tell me what yours is by leaving a comment below.